yourself for someone else who do it if they say so. Acting like you haven't seen you rolling with the.
Oh boy, has it been a long time since I have seen that graphic come across the screen. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I honestly should just start this off by saying congratulations, Zomblers. You've made it to the next stage. You're here in Advanced, and now you will be taking on Spate Esports on Vertigo. My name is Get the Bag Mark. I'm happy to be back with the Zomblers tonight. Oh man, the last time I was covering these guys in Season 46 playoffs, they were ripping off a run of all time, which they finished winning it all. They won it all. I believe that was covered by Mr. Tony Wynot and the All-In Gamer. A couple of solid lads, and it was a great game. It was a great game, and it really just was an amazing feat for them. These guys, you know, sticking together now into Advanced. Obviously, this was the whole point, right? This is the point of this project. Get this thing going. But we are just waiting here on to the GoTV. I believe I have just received from Mr. Bowman the GOAT, as we know. Alrighty, so we should be getting in here in just a moment. I'm gonna throw it right back to the intermission while alrighty, we'll go ahead and get right into it. Black screen is not the way we want to start things. Oh boy, that is. We will go back to an intermission for just a second. Oh boy.
Saw you again. I knew I wanted you, but I had to.
Alrighty, due apologies, ladies and gentlemen. Now we finally have some picture and some audio to look at. We will be getting into this thing. Maybe we are the lucky charm that Zomblers needs, because they currently find themselves down 0-2. There is Sam getting some of these back, and that is deadly, but Garfield going to be eating up the lasagna there, getting a nice trade. I love saying that, seriously. It makes me so happy. Oh, it's the best. Sezzy. Oh, man, it's been a while. It's been a while. I'm loving coming back and casting this Zomblers roster. These guys have been amazing. Sam is just holding the line right now as Sezzy gets ready. And now Garfield putting that one back into the hands of Spate. But now Cajun, veteran and leader for this squad, just be holding line right now. Side spawn is going to be maintained as well. No flanks happening today, but really just silence across the server. Not for Sam kicking us off. Smoke Molly pair. But Cajun, he is here to intercept it. He will stand up like a whack-a-mole and just be smacked down. How poetic. CMX. This man's new to the lineup. But not new to our hearts. I've seen this man dominate Counter-Strike for many renditions. Many renditions, as if I only haven't seen him in one. But he will have to wait for a little bit longer. CMX to put that one into the ground. Yes, Danny. Oh, I am. I mean, for those that don't know, I'm going to press C. Okay, there we go. See, we have a nice little artsy view. Okay. You know, this is CS2, right? We're trying to get better at it. We appreciate it, you know, but as the time expires, we'll go right to these guys. Oh my God, it's following them out of spawn. Maybe I should stay on it. Beautiful stuff. But, you know, we don't love these angles just looking in a wall, right? There's a glitch where you hop on the auto director. There's just no good. Yep, there it is. Perfectly timed. So, we're manually observing. I'm stirring this ship. And sinking it? I don't know. But now, oh boy, it is a fury of nades up, and CMX is going to have to stand up in front of it, but only for a moment as Zam knocked down to 2. Camero gonna be holding the line here, P250 here with Cajun, but Murrow has just put him down. Sezi, oh, that is a nice kill. Sezi coming around the world for it. Bomb dropped out, and oh, what a nice shot onto Garfield. Such a low HP. Any gun could do the job. Pistols is where they find themselves, but they will just dip out. I think Zam will try and throw up some ability. Garfield will just hold the line. Maybe they're just waiting for a chance of a re-aggression here by AT. Garfield will walk back in. Is he on the other side? Just holding that on A as things have gone quiet over here. And Zam, he has gone down to Sam. That's going to be a tricky one, but not for Sam right now. Good onto Garfield right there. And that is how you get back up into this thing. First round on the board for Zomblers. Huge result right there. Post that with those deagles, but you saw that damage go down. They entered Vertigo B site, but at what cost? What damage? It really does end up resulting in that round of loss. Carrying it over the line like that. Still another round to come out here for Spate, as they have a little bit of money to waste, right? These guys can just get back up with this one. Supa. It's boosting up Morrow. Excuse me. Zam. Build will get boosted up too. Cajun. Just snapped off right there. And CMX, he will have to respond. It's done well at B so far. 180 yards to the name. Garfield and Supa will close in on it. So now, around the corner from it, that nade will come in, dropping even lower. Camero takes out Morrow. Supra will be just pushed back. Shots forth on it. My goodness. The mad dash back to A. Swift is just going to be put in the dirt. Supa fakes it, but hops back off. Now in the 1v2, dances around it, says he will round the corner, but up above is Sam. And you will get that second round if you keep fragging like that. That is huge. But, my goodness. Drag that little bad boy down. Stream was set up for CSGO. It's unfortunate. Hashtag unprofessional. Honestly. You hate it, yell at me. Just these deagles back up. I'll try and tee off on a couple of these guys, but Zomblers, this is where they thrive. When put in that driver's seat. Now you're in advanced. And now these guys are just going to be really even at every sort of turn, but you know, these guys are good for really any sort of measure. Right before, they were just blowing out every main team without any sort of conversation about it. But it's an interesting thing to point out that these guys still continuing over. Vertigo was a point of contention as well. Saw them play this a couple times in playoffs, went pretty well. Sam not coming back for it. Garfield still cooking, but only for a moment. Says he will come right back in for it. Doubling up there at the end, tying us all back up. Cajun discussing to get the big green. It is a yes. See him spread that love around. Zomblers right now, all of their money, they can stack at least one more. This would be a very, very good financial point to hit. Needing to come out clean is the point of contention as well. Just an opening right there onto Camro. Is going to be big to find. And Morrow, oh my goodness, Cajun getting that done. Pushing down through B and has found the bomb. That is deadly. Says he is going to have to come back to help somehow, but really just regrouped back up. Zam and Supa are going to have to find this one back. Bomb right around the corner. Nade a little too early. Trying to find out where they are. CMX has gotten the nade forward, but so has the bomb. It's been collected. I think these guys want to fight back in on it, knowing where the majority of these players are, and now it might be just a foot race to A. Says he would definitely win it. Up the ladder is definitely an option, and that will be what they choose. Sam will just walk out back to back. Bombs on him. Op will try and just lay back. 6 health. It's tough. Hard to manage. DMX will come back in. Oh, he has spotted Garfield, but just dropped a little bit lower. And Zam has gotten that. And now finally some space to work with onto A. You see that flank coming through. Smoke to separate, but it costs him. Cajun. He'll be on this flank. What has he got cooking? We know it's hot. So much space gained. He knows exactly where they're going to be lying and waiting. CMX, he is definitely going to have an advantageous fight in this one. Now has found that orange cat that do be eating the lasagna. Garfield has gone down, and no kill to come over from Zam. That's all the damage it took. Yeah, okay, what's the issue? I was reading the chat. No spectator HUD? Yeah, I mean, kind of interesting. Get what you get, you know, it. I just roll with the punches. Though this is what I have literally been casting on all night, I will say. Hashtag face it. Exactly right. But Sam has done so much work here at 51, but I really like how the smokes are really changing the gameplay on this one. That smoke coming all the way up on it, but Supa does get that kill on the Camro. What a nice one. Garfield going to be stacking it up, and there is that kill through the smoke on Sam. But now Sezi, he is going to flash up. Look at all of this control. Cajun, he's going to come back on it. Him and Sezi just going to be on a journey. This flank, they expect it. Sam would have to turn around. But, oh, they will be put into the ground just like that. The bomb is walked all the way towards the bottom of the ramp. And with 45 seconds left, all the way around, straight up the ladder. And we'll cook in this one. Swift Day has himself a 1v1. Says this kill belongs with me. Oh. See, the Taylor Swifts are on the tongue because of the NFL, you know? We'll just leave it at that. I can go for less off-the-nose ones, you know? I don't want to be hit by tomatoes too often. We already got Matt doing that enough, so. All fun for Zomblers, though. These guys really just packing it up. At the start of this one, Spate, you know, you even look at the statistics, right? Obviously, Vertigo is going to be favoring at T side by a couple percentages. I think it's like 52, 53. But regardless, it definitely is a point of contention, and right now this is definitely going to be favoring the Zomblers because, oh my goodness, I mean, the last time I casted these guys on the T side Vertigo, it was not pretty. Smoke right back down on the ramp, trying to get that spam on through. That flash back down. Supa right around the corner from it. Those smokes straight in, maybe one too many, is now they're going to have to jot around it. Trying to get busy with it. Everything else just on the lock. Really just going to plan for Zomblers right now. They're not panicking at anything. Camro hasn't been cleared out. Even just on the ramp, haven't really captured this last part besides backhaul. That is where Cajun will get this contention from. Camro has dropped, and now it will be Spate going forward like they haven't in the past, and now CMX, he'll have to blast, get out of there, and try and save this gun. Go in the porta potty and just hope that nobody checks you up. This man is going to have to wait till the next. Get to round number 4 right here. Round 4 for Spate, excuse me. Oh, nice headshot. Turned out for it, but we'll see if he can deliver any more. And finally shut out. My goodness. That's Spate getting that one back, and that's going to be huge. Get that T side right back into things. But it's definitely going to be favoring them, as that's definitely what is going to light that CT economy fire that really will just burn down the house if you're not too careful. And now, just those pistols. There it is, Mario. He's going to be closing out that first part of it. Getting out onto Camro as well. Swifty, he will join them at that point. Just getting back towards A. Unorganized are the Zomblers, as CMX really coming in from B has done so well to do this. Cajun now with this AK, at least a chance, an opportunity, but just dribbles out like that. CMX, he can go big with this. 5-7, dodges the nades, but can he dodge the hole in the smoke? The answer is no. All tied up for Spate at 5 apiece, as his first half looks to end in a competitive fashion. We'll see the Zomblers get back up with this one after this. And flash right through. CMX is going to hold the line, but Sam opens us up this time. Big kill there on to Supa. Says he'll try and get aggressive with it, but just put down. Garfield will try and re-smoke on it, but there comes Sam! Alakazam right through the smoke, and will just keep continuing, but no dice on it. Camro, oh boy, will he even dare? He will, and he will scare. My goodness, they will not respect the smoke even a little bit. CMX is gonna have to rotate back over. And we'll join Swifty at B. Sam on the M4. Nobody really close unless it is Cajun on the flank. He will make his way down the ladder, but nothing towards A, and that will shatter his dreams of finding this perfect flank. The digits will be pushed in on B, but that flank will still come out. And now that these smokes are just coming, he may just accelerate it a little bit. Doesn't want to be too loud about it, but Swift A is aware of the possibility of it. But Cajun is good for that. Yes, sir. And now it's all up to Zam. Gonna have to step up here at 5 apiece. Can Spade take it over the line, or is it Zomblers to come right back with this round victory? Zam in an interesting position, dances around here with Cajun. You can only dance so long until you ran out of juice. And now, oh my goodness, he may just fall off the freaking map. That is terrible. That is terrible. Jokes aside, Zomblers, oh no, he's chilling. Somebody better help him up though. They get that round, and that is just crazy. What a way to find it. The late effort almost works out, but no dice. You know they're going to be thinking about that time twice. Continue this T side. Zomblers has had a very, very good game. Very good half in their first game of Advanced out of main, as Morrow is looking to change that. Right now in the first half, you're looking to come out all tied up unless Sezi. He's got to match Morrow at 2 apiece. Down to this 3v3. All of the space let back onto the site. Molly will come forward from Swift A. CMX will get ready with the Molly. Right back up. And now that will burn off Swift A. Oh my goodness. And it will actually get the kill. Oh, right above Cajun. Garfield will go down, but there is Zam. Now looking at the ankles, and he will get the 1v3. Zam trying to get tricky, but it really all does work. 6-6 right now, and I just can't believe it. What a way to send us into that. That will be hyping up Spate, as that is quite a way to do it. Shutting down Zomblers on their last CT side round, but there is definitely your payment of that CT side. You're going to be able to fight back so much harder if economy is favoring your side, if the momentum is. And now it's all up to that pistol. We know how much it means in CS2. Obviously, we saw a lot of contention with that at IEM Sydney. Very good games to there, and I'm pretty sure the least played map was Vertigo at that event. I mean, it just goes to show you how the majority of the community feels. And I mean, it's not like I'm saying there's anything wrong with playing the map. Honestly, competitively, I enjoy playing it. But, you know, it is probably just one of those ones that is unfortunately on the chopping block, but for probably obvious reasons. As now Zomblers, they will bully their way into the A site. Is what? Cajun just got a knife kill. What is going on? He's just going to walk away. I think flanking the flanker. Oh my gosh. That is just brutal. Cajun just slaying him. CMX wants a stab, but that is just crazy. I cannot believe that. Back onto those pistols. Zomblers, you can get this train going on this T side. Camero is going to have that MAC-10. You're also going to be having that on Sam. So let's see them get going. Sending it up A. This is the name of the game of Vertigo. You got to control this ramp. And right now, I mean, with the pistols, you're not going to be able to just contest it. Unless you are going in with all 5. Try and just rotate that stack over. Swift A has been backed up. Sam as well. Garfield into that stack, but now they're all just going to be thinned out in the middle if they are not careful. Camero right on the other side of it in heaven, but going to be allowing Zomblers to get back to 8 right now. And just spamming that off on tomorrow. Sam, oh my goodness. They are looking for it, and now Camera will take down that last player. 2 apiece for the MAC-10s. Let the Beasts have some fun, wreak havoc, and a full house coming out of it for Zomblers. This is going to be ultra successful. And these guys starting off in their T side like this are already miles ahead of where Spate were at the beginning of theirs. I mean, rattling off 2 in a row. Let's see how they keep up these MAC-10s against these rifles. We know that Zomblers, they will just disrespect you in the server because of how good these guys are with just their give and take with the pace. Sam to put that smoke up, Molly put forward, and he will just burn that side hall player a little bit lower. Meanwhile on B, all that space is taken back. Zam was the one that took that damage there. Says he's still watching the back door. But the Zomblers, when they get into the thick of things, this is what I was talking about. The give and take with this pace. Right now, Spade, they don't know what to think. Giving up so much room to really just do whatever they want. It's now, this re-aggression will come in. Super will lead it. But Cajun will be right around the corner from it. And that wallbang's got to come through. Garfield will trade. But then again, here is that audible. Here is that adjustment right at the line. Like Peyton Manning in the flesh. It is just going to be that adjustment. So swift. They're going to be getting into this thing, but stopped up. The defense is right back with it. But Swift, oh my goodness. 2 on it for the defense as now Zomblers sent packing. Nade out and no dice on it. But Swift, a unstoppable force. Just pushing forward right there. And just one separates Spate from Zomblers. I take back what I said about everything going the way of Zomblers right there. Because Spate just played into it so well. Really, really a great spot. Cajun setting the boys up here at the bottom of ramp. Pretty standard stuff here for the likes of Zomblers. Says he up in middle this time, I guess you could say, is the only difference. Just chilling in ladder. Early shift towards B, though. Stairs not exactly fought for by Spate, but now up for the taking. Molly straight in. And that's all that they want to show. Molly right towards that side of the map. And now the mind games are just going to be bouncing around for the Zomblers. But right now, Spate just look to be in front of it. But right up the ramp, Cajun, he knows where they are. He knows they're close. But that nade to just come out onto the sandbag is going to be done well. Flash right out into the face of Sam. Put down, and now, oh, Camero as well. That is brutal. Garfield is going to be here on this angle, but up above, and Sezzy, that is just brutal. Murrow, he's right around that smoke. Nothing on the spam, but another smoke put in. Camero, he's going to slap in those digits, but a nade over will put him in the red, and Marrow will make sure that he is dead. So Zomblers, they're going to be able to hold on here in this post plant. Swifty, he is up and on headshot and looking to get going. Jumps up. CMX puts a stop to that one. But now the bomb tapped, and they are all around it. But Marrow, he does get Sezzy and still backing up on it. And that is how you will finish it. Zomblers, they get to round number 9. This thing, it really does feel like a sprint sometimes with the MR12. I mean, really, it's a point of contention for the first match of every player. You know, obviously, they're just really finishing up an S-tier event. IM City was an absolute blast. FaZe ended up taking it 3 maps against Complexity. Absolute heartthrob. I'm one of those that are affected by my sleep schedule being ruined by FaZe Clan / Complexity. So I would like some workers' comp for that as a dedicated Counter-Strike fan. Nonetheless, you know, it really showed a lot about CS2 and really where the best minds have their heads at. We saw a lot of really creative nade plays. Really, if you are a demo guy, I'm sure you are just so excited to go through the weekend, because it really had so many different points to where you can just pick up a new thing. I mean, the new smoke mechanics, not only with how they explode, but really how they sort of bleed over, is really fascinating. I mean, you can even see in front of your eyes right now. Zomblers, they can get into this thing. Camera up above. Oh, that is so disrespectful. That flash out. CMX on it. Cajun as well. Sam, he sweeps him up. One player is leaked out into side hall. Sam is going to double up on that one. 10 found for the Zomblers as their first game in advanced is looking so easy. It's only a wonder how much time these guys have put into Vert so far, but really nothing has changed too much. I mean, I'm positive that out of all the maps that have really, oh boy, bit of shenanigans have changed, right, in CS2, right, Vertigo literally has not changed at all, really, besides those updates. So your lineups are going to be staying the same for the most part, besides, right, the fact with Skybox and things needs to come out. Zomblers, they're just going to leverage their advantage. They got somewhere to be, clearly. They're running this thing down. They know where Garfield is. They can smell him because he's so stinky, and they just put him down like that. Picked up that AUG for it. Says he will get that first headshot onto Supa and Cajun as well. The nades coming forward, and then you will run for the hills. You can just hear those shots laying off in the distance like a dang war zone. You will be good to try and run away and save over here. It is just ridiculous. And now Zomblers, if they come out of it again with a perfect panel, not a single man down. Cajun, oh yeah, he hears him right on the other side. Let's see if he's able to get one over. Job not done. Oh my goodness, Swifty. But Marrow, he knows better than to re-peek, but he does get Cajun in the end. So that would be a great find. They have been practically flawless since getting on to this T side, just dropping one. Now they are 2 rounds away from putting this thing to rest here at the end of Vertigo. Camera will just hold the line for it. Smoke and flash forward. Just got to be getting into the business for it. Where do Zomblers decide to head for their final brigade? Bullets firing off across the map. It is a continuous crawl right into middle, and they're gonna have no idea. That is what is so dangerous about the Zomblers, is they can just activate from wherever. Garfield is doubled up, but the damage has been done. Right, just like that. I don't even know if you even consider going for this retake. Sam, you come back over. You have no choice. Supa will go forward, and that is a huge kill. Sam has evened us up, but there, oh, it is so dirty. Sam is so talented. Those shots coming through, the 3K, and it looks to put them on map point today, looking to get their first win in ESEA-Advanced Season 47. Continuing on their winning streak from the previous, right? It was only like 3 weeks ago that these guys were winning main, getting some prize cash, upgraded to advanced. Love to see it. It was a huge win for Cajun and Co. Was a witness to it myself. But here comes Spate. Just like that, they want to respond. That is a good way to start. 2 kills taken out there by Supa. Oh, that will just pop like that. And now Cajun, if you get this kill on to Garfield, that would be so good. But now Garfield, he has just locked them out for another moment. And now these players, they've all rotated onto this A site. CMX will have to tee off onto them, but just a little bit of a spam. Just off. He says he will just be here with him. Pretty good set of util to have at the disposal. CMX Oh, this is quite the position that he has found. Garfield is all the way over to headshot, but Elevator can't be regressed on. If not for him. And in this position, he will be drowned out. That Molly trying to be put forward here by Sezi as the bomb is recollected. Sezi now in a 1v3 to decide this game. If it goes on any longer, let's see if he can smoke and Molly up. The standard, the minimum for this A site, but the spam to come out knows both of those players have swayed away, so maybe a cheeky bomb plant is the goal. And now just that fake, and it's not going to be stuck, and that's obvious. And now it is going to be into. Oh, what is that? Sezi! Oh my god! What am I seeing? Oh my god! What is that? The collateral headshot! We'll throw it back to me. You can see where I am. Up and about, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. That's a way to kick off your season. Let's go, Sezi. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That was ridiculous. That was more than ridiculous. I cannot believe that. Sezi. Unreal there in the clutch. Wow, there's a lot to unpack from that game. But Zomblers, that is a continuation of their dominance that they had in the previous season. You know, nobody really was able to stand toe to toe with them in the main, right? So just, you see this attitude continued on, right? They are just disrespecting their opponents. There are other words I could use to describe this, but this is a professional broadcast. And, you know, these guys, they have respect for their opponents, but not in the way they play. Zomblers, what a statement victory to open their advanced season 47 season over Spate Esports. It was a sprint all the way to the end. But hey, man, MR12 has given us some good games, right? I'll say it to you. I've casted a lot of ECL already on CS2, more than I did on CSGO, right? These guys on this format are loving it, the highest level, but in these best of ones, it's unforgiving. See how it turns out. Obviously, the Zomblers can dominate in that format, but we'll have to see them back on, I believe, Wednesday or Thursday this week for their second game. But hey, guys, welcome to the season on that Sezi clutch. Let's go, Zomblers. That's a way to start it. I can't wait to see you guys next time. My name has been Get the Bag Mark, and I will see you guys legend later. Bye-bye.